Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So Hellpit has returned, but we have a few other things this week as well. So in this video we're going to cover Hellpit, what you can hope to obtain from it, and what you should take advantage of this week. Well, first of all, there's the ability to go to your Claims Valuable tab, your promo, and claim this Way of the Drow choice pack. This is not the first time they have released this. You can basically obtain Drizzt for free, along with the Renegade Drow race unlock, a hairstyle, or an Epic Insignia choice pack. Now, if you want to know what those hairstyles look like, you're going to have to check the Zen market. If you go to the appearance tab here, you can see the Drizzt hairstyle just there, with then the category one. So if you're a support, I would recommend taking Drizzt. He's going to give your team that 3% additional buff there. But if you're a newer DPS player, getting him for the crit strike and the crit severity can be very useful. And otherwise, if you already have him, you could get an Epic Insignia or the race unlock. Again, it's mainly supports who will use the Renegade Drow. Tank or healers are usually the best to take it, since it has that fairy fire, causing the target to take reduction to their defense along with their damage. So very good to support your team. Additionally, we have a limited time sale, where you can purchase Shards of Empowerment in whatever stack amount you want, and a discount on a coal moat. Not so bad at 600. And then the Mythic Insignia choice pack. This will have any selection of your choice of insignias that are on this list right here. So you've got the Initiative, Fortitude, Brutality, Aggression, Skill, Evasion, Dominance, Mastery, Refuge, Prosperity, etc. Just not the ones that you'll find usually within campaigns. Like you won't get the Demon Web Pit ones or the Menza Branson ones. So let's move back to Hellpit. Every day, you'll want to participate in this event by picking up the quest, the Hellpit, from this incubus. Now, you're going to be able to track your progress just here. For some reason, it shows I have 7 out of 21 days completed, but this is the preview server, keep in mind of that. If I check the live server, the bar is empty. Now, every time you progress on this bar, you will get rewards upon completing that quest, and it will be based on how much progress you have. When you get to 7 out of 21, you will receive an extra token of participation, and when you get to 14 out of 21, you'll get a token of achievement. And for every day you complete after you've obtained that 14 out of 21, you get a token of challenge. And what you do with those tokens? Well, you can always spend them at this vendor just here. The participation tokens for all of these rewards. I recommend the upgrade tokens. For the challenge tokens, I recommend legendary insignias, unless you're in endgame and need some overloads, then they're there. And achievement tokens, I recommend saving up. And the best value is usually a mythic companion here. You have 3 to choose from now. However, Portobello's cost of 5 and the other ones only have a cost of 3. DPS characters will generally make more use of Staldorf, and I'd recommend it as a newer player. But for min-max players, for supports and endgame, Portobello is very useful with its class and session, giving power and combat advantage. And additionally, his advantage nullification. The mounts here can be very useful, but you can generally get cheaper alternatives just from the auction house. Keep in mind, one of these tokens is worth 1 coal moat. So getting a legendary mount here for 2 of those tokens is 2 coal moats worth. But some markets it can be worth it for the golden touch. And yes, keep in mind, you will only get 1 token of achievement per event, 7 tokens of challenge, and just over 40 tokens of participation. That is per event. So you'll have to wait for another event to get another achievement token, and so on. So let's move on. What are you going to do with that quest every day? Well, you're going to go over here and enter your portal into hell. Keep in mind that this quest you can only obtain once per day per account. So once you do it on one character, you can't do it on any more. So you sign your soul away, then you go here and you enter the arena. Now for the first 2 weeks, it'll be the longest that'll take. You need to complete 5 rounds. And once you get to the 3rd week, so that's with 14 days completed, you will have to only do 2 rounds, so that it gets nice and easy there. But you just got to kill waves of enemies. They're on a timer. You can't just not kill a group and then not have ads spawning. They'll just keep spawning more and more. So you just need to keep on top of killing them. And you really shouldn't have a problem no matter what gear level your character's at. I've completed Hell Pit in the past on like a naked character. You should be just fine. A few things that might help you out is running, of course, healing potions. I would generally recommend the rejuvenating potion because you're going to take lots of damage over time and that'll heal you for the best. Of course, you could have a stone of health, and otherwise I would recommend the companion bonus here called redemption. Whenever you attack, you can heal yourself, and maybe you even want to run with a healing companion. The dedicated squire is a good mix of some damage and healing, so he's going to draw threat from enemies if you're not attacking them, and thus if that can help you out more, then companion is just going to sit around and only heal you. And the one I speak of as the best to heal you would be the Angel of Protection. She can heal you the best and protect you, giving you some defense as well, but she won't really draw any fire from the enemies. Once the timer's over, you just got to kill your remaining enemies, and that's the round complete. You get a bit of a breather, you can go out of combat. If you have died and let's say used a scroll or had your soul shield, you can use a portable altar, and that way you'll clear your death skulls and you'll gain back that hit points and damage. If you go ahead and like die here, you do have the ability to come back and restart. The portcullis will open for you and you'll enter in on the round you died on. You can see it's already 2 out of 5, so you aren't completely fully reset, which is nice. And these bonuses will appear at the beginning of a round, and they each have different effects. You can put your mouse over them and see the tooltip and see what they'll do. This one will give me some movement speed and some action point regeneration. Others will heal you, other ones will give you shield, other ones will allow you to deal a ton of damage. Kill off this last remaining group, and round complete, help it complete, and that is your day done. You just have to do that every day, costs about 15 minutes of your time, and yes, you have to do it solo. You cannot join other players to do this, which is a pity, but again, you go complete the quest and hand it in. Again, you will get 2 participation tokens every time you beat it during this first week, and you will get more when you complete it after that first week. For me, currently the progress bar here is bugged and shows 8 out of 21 on the previous server. On the live server, it doesn't seem to have any issues. But once you get to 14 out of 21, you'll get that valuable token of achievement, and from there you can earn tokens of challenge. It's as simple as that. If you guys want me to make a like AFK type of build, I can, where you can basically AFK throughout the entire rounds, just self-healing and having your companion do all the damage. That is completely doable. But again, make sure to pick up that free Drow pack, and yeah, you could buy the Mythic Insignia for its price on the Zen market. It can be worth it since Mythic Insignias can be pretty expensive depending on which type you want. Massive thank you again to all these channel members for their added support, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.